Hey everybody, we are trying something new here. It's still Friday morning, same bat time, same bat channel. I'm Louis Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
And this isn't going to be a review per se, but basically you're just going to hear the conversations we have on the way to the theater, maybe after the theater. Who knows? There's no real structure to this.
Right.
Why don't you tell them what just happened, what we were planning to do, and how we got screwed.
Yeah, so if you're familiar, we're from the Chicagoland area, and we usually go to this AMC out west, and it's I don't know, we've always been liking this theater, and so we're going to see Goldfinch, or we were.
We're going to see the Goldfinch, and Brittany Runs a Marathon.
Right. So we're going to double up, and you read the book. Right? You read the whole entire book. Took you like a month.
It took me a month. I finished it today. It's like almost 800 pages.
And so we're on our way. We get to the theater. We parked. Got some time. Got Chick-fil-A. And so then we get to buy our tickets, and we're like, well, you know,
I can't find the Goldfinch on the thing, on the kiosk.
Right, on the little kiosk thing. We're like, okay, you know, maybe this is like another page, because sometimes they have pages and like the pre-order tickets, the self-serving ones, and we're like, we can't find a damn thing. And so then you go and you ask the guy, and he's like, no, it got canceled because the
projector
broke,
and it's like, when does the projector break? And then I'm like, okay, are we gonna do this tomorrow or fuck, you know? And in the
meantime, damn screwed us. That is the whole point of this story. They damn screwed us.
And I'm sitting there with your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich in my like, hoodie pocket.
Trying to sneak in the chicken
sandwich. It would have worked, right?
I'm just pulling out fries out of my pocket just so casually.
I'm getting hungry. I had Chick-fil-A earlier today, independent from you.
So it was like the smell was...
yeah. And now we got to go to a different theater.
Yep, whole other theater, like 30 minutes away. Wasted all my gas.
To go
Son
see
of a bitch.
The Goldfinch.
Goddamn Finch.
And
I heard it's not that good.
I know.
I heard it's not that good.
I heard that too. But this is the only book I've read all year that doesn't have a picture of Batman in it. So obviously I'm going to go see the Goldfinch. I would have liked to have seen Brittany Runs a Marathon, but if it was going to be one or the other for me, it would have been Goldfinch.
Yeah, I think that would be more satisfactory to this situation, at least. You know, you read the book. You go see the movie.
We're going to jump off movies a little bit. I did this earlier today. I had a philosophy quiz, right? And I thought you would get a kick out of this.
Okay.
So, it was finish the book or study for the quiz. I chose the book, right? Maybe not my best choice. Quiz comes up, there's 2 questions, which means it's going to be hit or miss, you know?
Right.
I got no idea who the hell Paramendes is or what the hell he's talking about.
Like Greek guys, like
all these, and
what did he do again?
Whatever the hell. And then the second question is about another philosopher, and he's like, what are the 6 basic things that make up the universe? Like 6 things in the universe, and evidently, I think you know what I'm going with.
Infinity Stones.
I wrote time, space, soul, mind, power, and reality. That's what I wrote. And we went over the quiz after class. I did not pass this quiz.
Oh shit!
Turns out they were looking for earth, wind, fire, love, and strife.
Oh, okay.
Mine were way cooler. I knew you were gonna get that as soon as I started.
I love it.
Yeah, man. You know what else I got a kick out of earlier this week? You texted me about our high school graduation, the 5th year reunion.
Yeah.
You got an email about this?
I got a whole email, dude.
Really?
You didn't get an email?
I didn't get an email.
Did he graduate, bro? No.
I did.
Something we don't know here?
I wasn't invited. I think because I have Gmail now, and I think
You switched your email or something?
They
can't find you or some shit?
I had Yahoo,
right?
Smart.
Maybe I should do that. I don't want them to find me.
I know. And then, so I have Gmail now, though. And when you texted me that, I thought I tried opening up my Yahoo and I couldn't do it. And they're like, we can text you a number. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care that much. So I let it go. But I did love when you texted me, hey, our 5-year reunion's coming up. Yeah. And I just wrote back,
what is this? What is this?
Like,
but my whole thing was, I thought reunions were every 10 years.
Yeah, that's more common.
I feel like that would be more plausible. And it it's on that next year where it's like, oh, that's an actual decade ago. That it's something more to celebrate than 5 years. What the fuck does 5 years mean?
And we have a friend of the channel, Deontay, and he knows the person who's been putting this reunion together.
Oh, really? Who's that?
I'm not going to say the name of the girl. I'll give you a hint.
We'll bleep it out. Yeah.
You know who it is.
Of course.
And it's really 5 years? But on top of that, okay, let's say it was 10 years. Would you go?
It doesn't even sound that good, though.
What? Oh, tell me, what was in the email?
So, it's from the Trudy Scholl.
Let's not. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No, isn't that...
Well, I don't want to name names.
But, I mean, she was basically the person who worked at the school. She was not principal, but she was head of students. Wasn't she?
I don't remember. I don't remember a lot from high school, to be honest with you.
I thought her name was different, though. I thought it was... I know it was Scholl, but I thought it was something different. I didn't know it was Trudy. Okay, whatever. Anyway, besides the point. Naming names. Whatever. Too bad you're exposed.
Like anyone's
right. So basically on Friday it's a little get together. I think they have homecoming maybe on that.
Wait, it's
on that
at
Friday.
The school?
So it's at the school and you have beers and it's just a little okay, great. Okay, that doesn't sound fun. It hasn't
been long enough to be a reunion.
Then on Saturday, it's 2 days too, which is strange. So then Saturday there's a get together, a faculty student softball game. Then there's barbecue.
Okay, not for nothing.
$20.
Most of
barbecue.
Our teachers there were of the over a certain age. How are we gonna play softball with some of them?
Oh right, yeah. And well, I wonder because it's interesting that a lot of them are retired, a lot of them
are they
left.
Coming back?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if they're... I think it's all the new people. I mean, they got a lot of new teachers.
Why am I going to play with someone I've never met?
Right, exactly.
Are you going? I guess is the big question.
Well, now this is very interesting because I...
Did you RSVP?
I did not. But I was making plans to make a trip up to Michigan to see some of my other buddies from my school.
Yeah.
And I was going to make that next weekend. And then that wasn't going to work out because they were preoccupied with some things. And so then I was like, oh, well, I'll just make it following weekend. But then I was like, God damn it. I think I had something going on that weekend. I didn't know what, but it was something. And I was like, and it's been annoying me. And it's this.
You were thinking about this scheduled for you?
I was like, I didn't think I was actually going to go, but it was just in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I knew something was there. I just did not know what exactly was. My brother-in-law's bachelor party. What the hell was that? I was like, damn it. Something was...
Doesn't Facebook kind of negate the need for a reunion?
Yeah.
Our reunions hey, what are you up to? But,
Right.
And okay, here's another thing.
And you keep in contact with people that you want to keep in contact with.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I've kept in contact with everyone I've wanted to keep in contact with.
Some people you don't want to fucking see.
Dude, who am I going to go talk to? I know, there's, people in particular.
Not to be, blunt about it, but you're
I'll be blunt. I don't care about seeing any of them again.
That stage of my life is past.
It's over.
I have my friends that I wanted to keep. And that's it.
Exactly it.
It's why do I want to keep seeing you again? Goddamn
dude,
it.
it's
I thought that was done.
We were over. It's dude, I'm gonna go there. I'm just gonna be talking to you.
Right.
Deontay,
me,
our
and
other
you.
Friends that
maybe Michael and Peter, and and you know,
it's more of a you thing.
Right.
Me,
Mitchell, Joey.
I've kept in contact with everyone I wanted to keep.
Right,
like I'm still the people I was friends with in high school. I'm still friends with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But yeah, guys. I mean,
just
how do you feel? Like, have you
would
guys?
you go to your 5-year reunion?
Right. I would rather go to my 10-year. I think that
10
would be.
years sounds.
I'd be more accepting to go.
I need another 5 years before I can see some of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, 5 years is gonna be another long time. You know, thinking about that, that's like a whole another like.
You want me to scare the crap out of you right now? 2020 is in a couple months.
Couple months? No, not a couple
2020,
months.
dude.
It's like 4 months, bro.
Exactly, that's a couple.
It's not a couple.
A couple is two.
Couple is 2.
Yeah, okay, it's a couple months.
Yeah, 2 couple months.
Dude, 2020, we're gonna be in the future.
That's insane, dude.
Right?
Yeah. I was thinking about this. There was a little bit, like, you know how if you, like, think back, like, you know, like, just, like, a couple years to, like, oh, like, remember this.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, like, and then you say, like, that was, like, 2 years ago. That was, like, 5 years ago. And you're like, that's sad. That, like,
It's crazy.
Seemed like yesterday, you know? But there was a couple, like, things that I was thinking about that happened later this year or earlier this year in like spring. I was like, damn, that felt like a long ass time ago.
It's like when we were talking
like,
about
my short-term memory thinks long, like it was so long ago, but my long-term memory feels like everything was so like short and condensed and like just like yesterday I thought that happened, you know? Isn't that weird? Like, I was just like
in like June we were talking, like you brought up out of nowhere, hey, you remember when we saw, you know, the Mr. Rogers thing, and then we went to that bar and we saw, you know, the end of you know, the NBA and whatever,
right?
And you were like, that was a year ago, and I was like, right? Dude, it flew by. Like that did not feel like a freaking year ago.
Right,
like a couple months maybe, but not a year.
Like, I think it's like more or less like things that you either want to remember or it's either things that you forget, but that are still like pretty like
they're still present.
Right.
Like
and those are things that I think
it's just shocking sometimes. Like I was looking at what upcoming movies were coming out, and this is a great story. Maleficent 2 was coming out. Do you remember when we saw the first Maleficent?
I do.
And so
we
basically
held our goddamn 3D glasses upside down or backwards.
We held them backwards because what happened was we were seeing a bunch of movies that day.
Bullshit.
We saw like Godzilla.
I think we saw like 2 or 3.
Chef and Maleficent,
4.
right? And the way the theater's laid out is there's 2 aisles, and one aisle has these movies, the other aisle has these movies.
Right.
We were in one aisle for most of the day, and then we had to run over to the other aisle, to Maleficent. And we didn't realize it was in 3D. So we had to run back to the first aisle, or you ran, because I was too chicken shit. And you just like darted, because we were so afraid of getting caught. And you grabbed some 3D glasses, and I guess because
out of the little recycle bin, you're just like sticking your arm down like I need 2 of these.
We've done that a couple times. You had to reach your arm, you get all the way up to your armpit, glasses. And I guess because we saw it in IMAX 3D instead of regular real 3D.
Right.
So these glasses did not work, and we're
the real 3D or whatever the hell they're called, they don't work, guys, in IMAX.
No,
they do not.
So we had them on, and they were like, "What the hell? It's weird." And then
it's like all fuzzy.
Eventually, we flipped them around, and
it worked perfectly.
For like 5 minutes, and then we're like, you know what? I'm just gonna pop the lenses out, pop them back in the correct way, and then of course, once we popped them out, we couldn't pop them back in. So we watched the rest of the movie all blurry. I probably, and I just sat watching a blurry image of a shitty movie. Point is, that was like 2014.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was 5 years ago.
That was crazy. Remember I think it was like the first movie that I saw with you. No, it wasn't the first movie I saw.
The first one we saw was
Battlefield.
Battleship.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yeah, it was. And then, do you remember, I think it was like after we took the ACT. The ACTs, dude.
Oh my
That
god!
bullshit. You saw The Hobbit?
With my
Remember?
dad too.
Yeah. Or that was finals. I think it was finals or ACT.
I think it was the ACT because it was on like a Saturday morning.
It was snowing.
But it was a Saturday morning.
Right.
We went to go see it, so it had to have been ACT.
Right.
So my dad was gonna pick us up and drop us off.
Right.
And then he goes with us. Oh, what movie you guys seen? And then he joins us and he watches The Hobbit with us. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, good times. And then that feels realistically longer ago, doesn't it?
Because
like
you know
that
why? Because we were
longer.
tied to high school.
Right.
That's why. Because when we saw Maleficent, we were out of high school at that point.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Do you remember when we saw Godzilla, the 2014 Godzilla, and there's another time my dad joined us?
Did he?
You had like a game or something. You slept over at my house that night, and it was like a school night. It was Thursday, and then we had class in the morning.
Do not remember that shit, dude.
Oh, dude. So what happened was there was like a 7 o'clock Godzilla, and you had like a game or something, and then we had to pick you up from Walther and go from there to go see Godzilla. And then you slept. That's when that was like the first week I had Dexter.
Oh, and then I touched.
And then you were touching his stomach and you accidentally touched his dick.
I think he still remembers that shit. Dexter, don't hold grudges.
Oh no,
sorry.
I think he's into you now.
He's like, you're the only person who's ever done it.
Oh god, I hope so.
Oh my god. Yeah, damn. I remember I slept at your place a couple of times, and then a couple of times.
I've slept at your place like what, once or twice, I think.
Once or twice, yeah.
You've done it a couple times.
Yeah. Damn, I did not remember that. That's crazy. Well, you moved.
I moved,
right?
yeah.
Did I sleep at your old place? No, I don't.
I think you did.
Maybe I did. I think I did. Yeah, actually, I do think I did too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You slept at the new one.
I'm losing my memory, guys. I remember things and then I don't remember things. And
yeah.
I'm crazy.
Where's I going with this?
Sure.
Oh, I remember. So we had that baseball game. We weren't sure if you were gonna make it back. I remember you coming back and you got in the car with all your baseball shit on or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, how'd you do? And you go, I was pitching so fast. They're trying Godzilla. Go Shadow.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember. That's funny shit. Dude.
I remember that. See, I don't remember.
Pitches, oh god, here, get the fucking movie.
You know what? I remember the good, like the fun stuff with like the friends or the teachers that you like. Everything else, I would kind of just flush.
It just deletes, dude. Your brain's so smart that it just consolidates all that shit.
It's like I hit like on a couple things and everything else just disappears, man.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, we are still driving.
Damn, can you believe this shit?
There's way more traffic now than was coming to the station.
Well, no, it's way worse coming back. Or when we were going there, remember? It was all fucking backed up.
Really?
Really backed up. No, like going there was fine. Like this lane was, going inbound was fucked. Inbound's always fucked.
But you kept getting phone calls too.
I know.
Some very
Dad
important.
telling me about
Bratwurst.
him burning his hand off. It's like, he always does that shit. Like, he's the type of guy that's like, will go and like touch something that's hot. Like, you know, the little kid who's like, okay, like,
don't you want to sometimes?
Bob, just don't touch that hot surface. And he's like fucking touching it like,
oh, that is hot.
Oh yeah, damn, I just burned my hand. Shit. And I'm like, we have all these oven mitts. We have like 6 oven mitts.
Okay.
And I'm like, Dad, use the oven mitt. Protect yourself.
I remember going to a little cousin's birthday a couple years ago, and my uncle, her father is hilarious, right? And they had those inflatable kiddie pools in the backyard.
Yeah.
And every now and again, he would come out with a big pot of hot water and pour it in there so it would be nice and warm, right? But it's hot water, right? And he's walking, and it's in the backyard, obviously. And he's got like 2 towels, like hand towels around the edge, so you can hold it without getting burned. And he's walking, and I guess he stubs his toe on a rock or something, and he pulls back, and the water goes on his shirt and touches his stomach through the shirt. And he looks up at me. He doesn't ow or nothing. I burned myself. Like he was in pain, but he was so shocked how he did it.
There's like no emotion.
No emotion. He's looked up.
He's like, oh, I know what happened.
It's like
you know what happened.
He did like he was on The Office. That's how he looked up, like looking into the camera.
Right.
I burned myself. I was watching Office clips earlier today.
Don't you love Office clips?
Oh, I love The
Just like-
Office. And then it made me go on Netflix and put, I don't...
And they're taking it down now.
Yeah,
Aren't
because
they?
Universal is making their own streaming service. Everyone's
Yeah.
making a freaking streaming service.
Right. Apple's doing that shit now. I don't...
HBO
okay, now...
Max.
Dude, you see that Jason Momoa shit?
I saw like the
I don't
first
like it.
40 seconds.
I don't like it.
It's because it's A Quiet Place and Bird Box. You
I don't
know,
like it.
the first person.
There's
you can
literally
see.
there's no plot behind it though. It's just
Isn't it
you
like
have
his kid is the first
Peop-
person to see ever?
right.
How does he know that?
He just
He's
he has
blind.
special powers. He's just like
Oh.
I sense that shit. He's Daredevil secretly.
I was about to say I would trade sight for powers.
See, I don't know, but and then they have like a fight against the people that are trying to like take the baby away from him, like.
Because they don't want him to see or
And of
something?
course, they can fucking like know how to fight and throw shit at, you know. I wonder how that's gonna happen. Like you're just having like these old like.
Where are you?
You have these old spears and bow and arrows. Like, how many
imagine-
people are gonna die?
Dude, and
None of you.
It's Jason
None of you are
Momoa.
gonna die.
It's Jason Momoa. One punch from him would kill me now, right?
Right.
So imagine you're blind. Dad! Oh, sorry. My eyes! He blinds the kid.
But like, I don't get it. You know, I don't get it. Like, it doesn't seem like something. Apple always does that shit though. Like, they always like say that, oh yeah, like this is gonna be fucking amazing, but it's just something just so fucking generic.
Did you see the new phone they announced?
Yeah.
Are you gonna get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw this meme. It was like someone putting on lipstick really nice, and it was Apple getting ready to press that button's gonna fuck up everyone's phones next week.
Dude,
I guess we got to get the new iPhone.
the new phone with the three
triple,
dots,
yeah.
the 3 cameras. It looks like the fucking the lights.
Oh, the
lights, the
dead lights.
yeah, the dead lights, dude. It'll make you see shit and paralyze the fuck out of you.
Okay, so the dead lights in the book, they're supposed to like make you go mad or whatever, like you lose your mind forever.
Right.
But I do love when Bill Hader, spoilers for it too, when he's ready to kill Pennywise, he goes, "Yippee-ki-yay, mother!" As soon as he sees the dead lights.
Right.
His face is. Would you see it 2 again?
No.
I want to see parts of it again, like the Bill Hader parts I would watch again, and like some of the Pennywise stuff, but not. I don't want to, you know. That was a movie where the parts were greater than the whole.
Yeah, I agree.
It was just.
I agree.
I want to take some scissors to that movie and just fix it.
Yeah, you need a lot of work, guys. You need a lot of work. And you can watch that review on our channel.
And I happen to really like that review, and the thumbnail's good, and yeah, you should check that one out, because I know you haven't, because I can see the ratings.
Yeah, definitely didn't see that. Definitely go check that out. We're almost at the theater, though.
Where the hell are we?
This is free parking.
Oh, free parking.
Free
place?
parking. There's this
I've
parking
never
lot
been to
where you
this
have to like
area.
pay like $20. But,
Oh, I know where we are.
Yeah, we're at Oak Park Avenue's right here. This is where I park for work.
Do you really? For work?
Yeah, my work's like literally right up here.
I thought you lived closer to where we just were. I mean, you work closer. I know where you live.
Yeah, I'm just like right down there. But anyway, guys, I think
we
just
ran out of shit to talk about.
To go see the Goldfinch. We'll do that review.
Look out for that.
Yep, look out for that.
I don't know if we'll do a commentary for that. Maybe this kind of fulfills the role of that for today.
Right.
But look out for more commentaries in the future and more of a... Help us name this, because I don't know what this is called.
Yeah, guys. Alrighty. Yep.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe.